As a result of the outbreak, your city or entire region may be endangered by a lethal agent. If conditions at your location make this a possibility, you need to consider staying in place until the threat has subsided or blown over. Remain calm and wait for further instructions from authorities.
Hello? My therapist? You might want to call your therapist too, and we'll do a three-way. Not like that. Professionally.
My titties are shaking angrily. You're causing me stress. Oh, and was the big brother bigger? I hope so. I am so sorry I made you go through that. Can I make it up to you? I see those veins popping. I'm trying to get something else popping. Trying to pop some pit.
It's pathetic and a little bit pathetic how we both get all obsessive just to act just like we're strangers. You got me in the choco tight as a noose.
Now my ass clapping. I guess it is the holiday season after all.
Okay, I worked really hard on this makeup and it looks really bad, but I need you to lie to me. So this is gonna be our first trust test. And you know, just treat me like a little kid who's showing you a drawing that you don't like, but you don't want to hurt their feelings, okay? Thank you. 3, 2. You know, I had this idea, okay? As I tend to do because nobody tells me no. No! Actually, a ton of people tell me no. Hurts every time. But I was like, I'm gonna let AI like do my makeup look. She picked a cute as hell look, and then I tried it and I look like the band Kiss and like a snowman fucked and had a baby. And someone had an affair somewhere, and so I also came out black. I don't know. But we're just gonna not talk about it. What is up? What the fuck is your like fans of Kiss? What's up, screamers? Fucking making people who make out, right? Because their name is Kiss. I don't know. Welcome back to another episode. Okay. So I know that this is coming a little bit late, but like I had another episode filmed and it needs more work. So now here I am coming to you. And we're just gonna get into it because today you already know what's going on. We're gonna be reading Reddit stories, but I do have some other content planned for y'all. So sit your asses down. If you are new here, my name is Lilac. I sing, I talk. Drink, eat, play games, go to gym. I don't know. I think you should subscribe because I think you would be a really cool person if you did that. But if you don't want to do that, then that's okay because, boom, I just call my friend in. Whoa! Yeah. Whoa! Happy to be here. Why are you wearing my same makeup look? I'm a totally different person from you. What? Okay, I just think that's like very embarrassing of you and uncalled for me. Wait a second. You're wearing the same outfit too, except in a different color. No, you're wearing the same look as me. Yeah, you are. I was just happy to be here. Yeah, you are. You. No, you. No, you, then me. No, you, no, me. Then me, then us. No, yeah. All right. So, how did you like that? That's gonna be a bitch to edit, and I don't even know if it'll come out correctly, but you know, hopefully you still feel substantially bad that I just had to basically put myself in a skit because I can't get anyone else to be in a skit with me, and that's not true, but also I don't want anybody to be in a skit with me because I don't want people in my house. Life is hard. How are you guys? Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. You want the pickle because you know the deal. And on that note, we're just gonna get into it. We're starting out with a banger. This one is from, why am I grabbing my titty? Sorry, oh my God. Must have got into the holiday spirit. This is from Our Relationship Advice. My 23 female, why am I pointing at me? I'm not a 23-year-old female. I am a female, but I'm 21. I'm actually 7. My 23 female boyfriend, 25 female. See, now you fucked that one up, not me. You said your boyfriend is a female. left me on the side of the road and I deserved it. My amazing, beautiful boyfriend had decided to treat me to dinner since we both had long weeks. He was making me laugh and we were talking and having a really good time. After we were done, we left and we were about halfway home when I asked him if we could stop and get some dessert. He said something like, didn't we just eat? Yeah, stop being a fucking fat ass, dude. Who eats dessert after dinner? You psycho sick freak. Food? After we just had food? You want to have a sweeter version of food after we just had food? And he kept driving. I don't know how this goes, but get the girl a cookie, damn. A cookie for a cookie, meow meow. That's how that works. My stupid selfish self, kind of a tongue twister. My stupid selfish self. My stupid selfish self. Child hell, she's hot and she's hot. My stupid selfish self pushes it and says, come on, please. I want something sweet. He replies that we have ice cream at home and continues driving. Yeah, girl, we don't need ice cream in theaters. We have ice cream at home. The ice cream at home. After that, I kept on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And while he's being way more patient with me than I deserve, he's firm and says no. I give up. And then I see a fast food restaurant up the road and jokingly pull the wheel to go into the parking lot. Apparently, I pulled harder than I thought because we actually ended up swerving and hit another car lightly. Girl.
What the hell?
Okay, I was like, get this girl an ice cream, but at this point, I think you need to have a fucking intervention. Like, especially if you have ice cream at home. Like, what? One thing about me, don't ever touch the wheel while I'm driving, okay? Especially because I'm already like trying to just remember that I am a sentient being when I'm driving and be like, whoa, ha. I don't know what this means, but what I'm saying is don't fuck around with somebody driving. Also, what was the fast food place? Because if it was McDonald's and you almost crashed and killed y'all both just for a place that's ice cream machine probably ain't even open or working, then I'm judging. And you hit the car. She gonna raise his insurance. To make things worse, he just bought his car. Of course he did. The driver motions for us to pull into the parking lot, and when we do, he and my boyfriend get out, and the driver starts cussing him out and saying horrible things to him, even though there wasn't any damage to both the cars. The bumper has the littlest little dent on it, and the other car had no damage. They didn't even exchange any information. While he's being yelled at, I don't get out of the car and let him be punished for something I did.
Huh?
So you're telling me that you crashed this man's new car because you want some damn ice cream when you got ice cream at home, and then you let him get cussed out and yelled at? You know what, guys? Gather around. Come on. I think, what about if we just give up on the human race? We just give up. We eradicate the species and we just start over. Because I don't know what in the fuck. And now this poor man, she's sitting there like Mrs. Puff in that SpongeBob episode when SpongeBob's cussing Mr. Krabs out like, Rigga Frigga Mr. Krabs wallet. Even though SpongeBob was justified in cussing Mr. Krabs out, this guy isn't even justified in cussing this guy out because that guy didn't do anything. Fuck, you're gonna, oh girl, I literally say I love to support women's wrongs, and then y'all women do some crazy shit, and now I can't even support the wrongs. When he gets back in and starts driving, he's gripping the steering wheel so hard that the veins on his arm are popping out. Oh, I love when the veins pop out on a guy's like arms, or like, I used to think it was gross. I was like, ew, gross. But now I've been seeing like the motorcycle dudes. I know motorcycle dudes on TikTok, so cringe, whatever, blah, blah. But they be pulsing their arm and that thing be throbbing. And I'm kind of like,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I'd be like, hey, I am so sorry I made you go through that. Can I make it up to you? I see those veins popping. I'm trying to get something else popping. Trying to pop some piss. Sorry. Very insensitive. Lock in. Me, not you. Well, maybe you. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. Lock in. His entire face is red and he hasn't said anything to me. To try and break the tension a little, I say, well, that could have gone a lot worse. right? It hasn't gone worse enough. He should throw you out of a window. You crashed this man's car over some damn cookie, ice cream, cake, whatever the fuck. You let him get cussed the fuck out. You ain't say nothing. And then he gets in the car and you go, you know, sometimes like life isn't so bad. Maybe we should take a walk. Babe, sometimes when you feel like life is bad, you just need a frappuccino. Like, it's the little things. It really could have gone worse. Bitch. When does he kick you out of the car? When does he kick you out of the car? Because I need it to be now. You're giving me butthole mouth, bitch. When this happens, I'm serious. I've had enough of your shit. As soon as I say that, he stomps on the brakes and just tells me to get out of his sight in the angriest voice imaginable. I've never felt afraid of him, but in that moment I did. He looked like he was struggling not to hurt me. I got out and he sped off. It was starting to get dark and I was in a stretch of the woods. It took almost an hour for me to walk home, but when I got there, him and all his stuff was gone. I feel so horrible. I can't even apologize to him because he hasn't been responding to my calls and texts. We've had fights before about my childish quirks, so you're constantly childish, when they go a little bit too far, and now I don't have a boyfriend anymore because of it. So you're bringing the dog out of me, bro. You're bringing the dog out of me, man. Okay, so you know that you have behavior that is childish that he doesn't appreciate and you keep on doing it. You're making my titties jiggle and it's not even in like the hot way with the anime girls where their boobs are like, I sound like a 14-year-old, but my boobs for like 10 minutes. No, bitch, my titties are shaking angrily. You're causing me stress. I've been getting texts like, what the fuck and what the hell is wrong with you from our friends, so I think he's told them what happened. Yeah, I would think so. Unless you're doing some other fucked up shit. You're like, yeah, I took all of his baby pictures and I put them in the mayonnaise. Isn't that fucking hilarious? That just shows that you are shitty because you don't even know for sure if this is the scenario that he told all your friends. You've been doing other shit that he could have been telling them.
What?
Yeah, I put gasoline in his protein shake the other day. Isn't that so funny? It seems like everybody is mad at me. Is there any way to fix this? How can I apologize to them when all of our friends are siding with him? I don't think you do, babe. I think you just recognize that you Chernobyled the fuck out of this group, and then you respectfully exit and you never talk to them again, and you get therapy and you figure out what the fuck needs to what needs to happen to make you not the way you are. Comments. Since everyone has said what needed to be said, write him a letter and offer to pay the damage in full to his and the other driver's car. They said there was none, but acknowledge how dangerous, selfish, and irresponsible it was. That's the one and only thing you could do, and you should do it regardless of whether you continue the relationship. Good luck. I would hope they're not continuing. I would definitely break up. You could have killed someone. You are fortunate you didn't. You need to step back and analyze yourself. This isn't childish behavior. What makes you think grabbing a steering wheel is okay? You're a grown-ass adult. You don't apologize. You offer to fix the damages and grow the hell up. Yup. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Would have been what sent me into a full fucking crash out. What do you think, guys? Who's the asshole? I was gonna say me, but I haven't even done anything in this video yet. I guess I could just do it preemptively because I know that I will. Who's the asshole? The girl who crashed her boyfriend's car or me? What's the answer? That's right. It's both. Should have been a voice actor. I could do another voice. I could do another one. Fuck. Okay, this is a guy at a frat party that's wanted to ask you out all year, and he finally just got the balls. Okay, ready? Hey. So, you know, my repertoire is really like, it's very expansive. You should hire me now. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? I made it quick that time. That's what he said. Am I the asshole for blowing up on my son's girlfriend? My husband thinks I'm in the right, but my niece helped me make this post on here to see what other people think. I, 52 female, have 3 sons ages ranging from 13 to 20. You was getting busy for a long time. My oldest son, 20, has a girlfriend, 19, that that hands around our house a lot? That's not a typo. That's what she said. And that is what she said because she's handing around your house. All right. Off the bat, if she's giving him handies around your house, like to the point where you notice, I mean, I would probably say a cuss word or two. Hangs around our house a lot. It's a really small house and doesn't have a lot of space. She's a nice girl, but gets on my nerves sometimes because she's always over. Okay, so just tell your son, hey, I want some time in my own house, so no, she can't come over. I really don't think she's right for my son either. Oh my God, the boy mom. I just wrote a song about this. I'm gonna play it here. And also, this video has time code, so if you wanna skip anything, you're able to, so I don't wanna hear shit. I always like yell at y'all like you say anything negative when really everybody is so nice in the comments. It's just for them ones that'll pop up. All right.
Oh, I could have been saving for London, saving for Paris. Instead I've been blowing my savings on you and your mom, who thinks I'm nothing for her and her son. I'll let you know I was doing charity work for you.
I really don't think she's right for my son either. Our tap water has a weird aftertaste, so I ordered gallon water bottles and use them. Okay, our tap water has a weird aftertaste, so I ordered gallon water bottles and use them to refill a big glass bowl with a tap. It is not cheap to get water and other groceries delivered, so I tell my son's husband and the girlfriend to be courteous of the other people who live here and not use up the water as it runs out fast in our big household. Yesterday, I caught her filling up her big metal water bottle with the jug water, and I calmly told her that other people live here too, and she shouldn't hog the water all to herself. She was rather short with me, probably because she hate your ass. As somebody that has dated mama's boy after mama's boy after mama's boy, the moms hate the girlfriends. Well, we hate you too. I'm gonna go to my therapist. She was rather short with me and said something along the lines of, actually, this water bottle is big enough to hold all the water someone should be drinking in a day. I'm not hugging water, I'm just trying to stay hydrated. And that's on period. And as a girl who has drank maybe 2 drops of water in her entire life and really shouldn't even be standing right now because of the lack of water, I appreciate baby girl looking out for her hydration needs. If she's giving out hand jobs all day, then she's gonna need it. I found her tone to be disrespectful and ordered her to leave. She scoffed. What an insane interaction. Okay, let's play this out. So the mom's like, hey, bitch, I just want to let you know that there are multiple people here, so I would really appreciate if you didn't drink all the water. The girlfriend's like, hey, this is actually, she probably didn't even say it bitchy, to be quite honest with you. She probably was just like, oh, hey, this is like a whole day's worth. I'm just trying to stay hydrated. And she's like, get out! Get out, you disrespectful wench! You absolute disgusting harlot! Get out of my house if you want to stay hydrated, you absolute whore! That's just how I see it going down. I could be totally wrong, but she scoffed and went back to my son's room. Also hilarious, because she's like, get out! And the girlfriend's like, and just goes to her man's room anyway. Now, first of all, if I did that, I could tell these are white people, first of all. But if they weren't, I'd be very surprised. Because if I scoffed at another adult, especially my boyfriend's mom, you know, it probably wouldn't go well. It wouldn't. That's when I got really frustrated. I opened their door and told her she has to leave. My son got really angry with me and told me that my girlfriend, baby, your niece or whoever, which one of you is typing, need to proofread. Because according to you, this girl is handing around the whole house, drinking up all the water, and then you said my girlfriend, so she's dating both you and your son? Well then yeah, I could get why there's some weird emotions happening around here. Hello? My son got really angry with me and told me that his girlfriend didn't do anything wrong and why is it a crime for her to drink water? Also so embarrassing for him that you're having your partner come over and your parents are freaking out because they're drinking water. Have a conversation with your son and say, hey, I would prefer you guys to hang out somewhere else or whatever, or to suck it up, or, you know, he's also 20. Just tell him to move out. I don't know. Boy moms out there. You can't fuck your son. They're gonna date who they're gonna date when they're an adult. shut up and let it go, because you giving all this pushback makes them want to date the girl even more. Do you understand? Also, it's not your decision. They date who they want to date, and nobody's ever going to be perfect for your little baby boy to you. So, I'm triggered.
Hello? My therapist? You might want to call your therapist too. We'll do a three-way. Not like that. Professionally.
I explained that I order this water for our family to use, not leeches who hang around all day rent-free. My son's girlfriend got a little teary-eyed and left the room and out the front door without saying anything. My son told me that I was a major asshole and should have minded my business. I think she's just wasteful and a brat. Am I the asshole? All because of the tap water? Just get a filter for your sink. You can get a little filter attachment for the sink. It'll probably get rid of the... Or just be like, if you're gonna be here all the time, can you help contribute to buying some of the water? I don't know. This is so petty. Anyways, update. Edit. Thanks for all the comments. I have spoken to my son about the issue and y'all made me realize that it was deeper than just the water. I showed him this post and explained that it's not her, it's me. Whoa. I think she reacted that way when I initially told her off for filling up the bottle because, and my son helped me realize this too, I was never really nice to her to begin with. Whoa. We've got some self-awareness on Reddit. Well done, princess. Tips, Fedora. In the course of their 3-year relationship, jeez. Yeah, you need to get used to her by now. In my defense, she only started hanging around our house a lot about 6 months ago because she got a license. We called her on the phone this morning and I apologized for my reaction to the bottle. I explained I didn't mean to make her feel bad about the water. It really wasn't that big of a deal and I feel silly for making it a big deal. She apologized for having an attitude and explained how she can feel a little defensive around me sometimes. I told her and my son that I will work on my attitude. My husband still thinks she was being disrespectful, but I explained that I'm the reason she felt the need to act that way in the first place. It's not my choice who my son decided to date and I need to respect his choice. I think she's a sweet girl and I feel horrible for the way I've been treating her. Again, thank you to everyone for making me realize my mistakes. P.S. I've looked into purchasing a Brita pitcher, period, to see if that is more cost effective. My son's girlfriend now brings water from home, although I didn't tell her to do that. Okay, this 36K, this one comment. So it's really long, so it's going to be the only comment that we read from this post, and then we're moving on. You are the asshole, but I'm going to try to explain this in a constructive way so you hopefully understand all sides of this. First of all, you have the right to lay down the law of your... First of all, you have the right to lay down the law of the land... Why can't I read? First of all, you have the right to lay down the law of your land and your house. That includes who is in it, who is using your supplies, how they're used, and what conduct you expect from guests. Your guests, including your son, also have the basic human right to take offense at your hostility. Nobody likes to be treated like a burden or an imposition, and you put this girl in a difficult situation where she feels like in order to enjoy her boyfriend, she has to put up with your antagonism, justified or not. That's exhausting for everyone. The fact is that you're 52 and she's 19, and as the owner of your house, you need to be the one who communicates your desires clearly, not passive-aggressively. You're trying to play both sides by subtly driving her away with your antagonism while also not giving your son cause to be angry with you. The absolute kindest way I can put this is that what you're doing right now is reactionary communication instead of preemptive communication. You clearly have a problem with this girl and everybody knows it. By being passive-aggressive and at times openly hostile to her in order to drive her away, you're disrespecting your son's choice and trying to impose your will on him. This isn't just about the water. It's about you wanting her out of your house, and because you're not clearly putting down boundaries, these little things are adding up and blowing over. She is 19 and likely doesn't understand why you're so hostile. If you would rather not have her in your house at all the time, communicate that to her. That's what I said. Tell her it's stressing you out to have guests over all the time and that you're feeling claustrophobic. There are many direct, mature ways you can handle this situation, but it starts with you, not her. You're the one with the problem. Period. Oh fuck, my battery's dying. My camera died and now I'm back and still have black and kind of whack and a big back and don't smoke crack except on Tuesdays. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyways, here we go.
I'm just gonna cut in here and say, I don't know what the fuck that one curl is doing. It is pissing me off so bad. For some reason, it makes me think of the word stinky, even though I showered before this. I shower every day. Like, something about the way that curl on my forehead falls makes me feel like a stinky, nasty person. And I'm sorry you have to see it because I don't fix it. So I'm sorry.
We're gonna do a couple more, then we're gonna get out of here. Because this shit makes my face feel weird. I was trying to body paint again because y'all said I look so cool in the avatar makeup, and you're like, you should be blue more often. Like, I'm so sorry. Unrealistic body expectations. Sorry I wasn't born blue. I wish I was too. Damn.
I'm blue and I'm dee dum doo dum dee doo dum da dee doo dum dee.
And then someone said, you just look like a black person that's blue. First of all, most of y'all be like, I didn't even know you were black. And now you're like, you're just a black person that's also blue? So which one is it? Am I the asshole for how I responded to a love letter? Here's the love letter. A dramatic reading. I had to write this because we don't get a chance to really talk without interruption at work. It's from a coworker. Okay. And I'd forget to say half of it. And I'd forget to say half of it because that's how my brain works. Me too, honestly. Like you, I keep small friend groups. No new friends, no new friends. That's not what he said. I'm selective about who I consider a friend. Part of it isn't a choice. I just am not able to open up around most people, even if I want to. My personality fluctuates from person to person, as yours seems to fluctuate from time to time. Now I'm insulting her. I literally went on a date with like a therapist, and he basically said like every single woman on earth had multiple personality disorder. It was so annoying and misogynistic and such like, you're a therapist, like what? Anyways, you are sometimes appear morose. Hey, so you typed this, so you could have just proofread it. And she's covering that part with her finger, which is how you seem to see yourself. But you were talkative and energetic when I used to visit, her fingers covering that part, in receiving. In a similar fashion, some people like Bryson and Rachel, damn, she should have blurred these names, have a very different impression of me than others, like Nicolina. I've never heard that name before, ever. Nicolina. Nicolina. But sometimes how I am around a particular person improves over time. I had a coworker once that I had a huge crush on for about 1.5 years. I was nothing but shy and awkward around her, even more than I am around you. Then she got promoted to manager. This meant we started working together and interacting more. I got less shy around her. I was relaxed and talkative. We became friends. We started texting a lot. One night we were texting. First of all, you write me a love letter but talk about some other bitch? You got me fucked up. How you gonna be in my love letter like, I adore you, I love you so much. You remind me of this other lady that I dated, and what a fine lady she was. Fat ace, good poos, pretty name, Nicolina. Girl, why are you talking about another bitch in my love letter? How dare you? We became friends. We started texting a lot. One night we were texting and I was ready to go to bed. She said if I stayed up with her, she would kiss me. We ended up dating. This isn't to say I'm expecting you to develop romantic feelings for me. I can see you don't have any, and that's fine. At least you're self-aware. But we don't get to talk more than a few minutes a week right now. And I think you're someone that I could be my best self around if we spent time together outside of work, without a lot of people around. I think you would have a good time. You're unique and interesting, and one of the rare few people that I want as a friend outside of work. I would love to get to see you more. I think there's a lot to like about me that you don't know about. I've had people give me some amazing compliments, including a random, I just want to say thanks for being such a good friend. Why is that random? From someone that I only saw outside of work a few times. If we spend a day together when you're feeling better, I think you would be glad we did. And I know I would. I can do all the driving if you want. I'm not a great driver, but I'm almost certainly won't get us killed. Even if nothing changes for you, I would be grateful for the chance. Don't write your coworkers love letters. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She said, hey, the reason I don't come off that way is because I actually have a boyfriend and don't want people to get the wrong ideas. He also isn't the biggest fan of me hanging out with guys either. I'm gonna be honest, this note made me extremely uncomfortable as well as it being inappropriate, and I think we should limit any and all interactions that we do have for the time being. He said, I'm sorry. I did have my therapist approve it first. Who was the therapist? A houseplant? But different people are different. I wish you well. She said, I'm gonna start by saying, 1, talking about me to your therapist is very inappropriate, and I do not appreciate it at all. And 2, you don't know me at all like that to be talking to your therapist about me. 3, your therapist doesn't know me at all either. So for them to be giving you the go-ahead with this letter not knowing it would affect me is highly inappropriate, as well as when I say it affected me very negatively, it did. What? Run on sentence. For them to be giving you the go-ahead with this letter not knowing how it would affect me is highly inappropriate, as well as when I say it affected me very negatively, it did, because of past experience. So for you and your therapist to put me in that mindset again is very inappropriate and uncomfortable. And the talking about me to your therapist has to stop, because neither of you know me to be able to comment about anything surrounding me or to approve anything directed towards me. And she is 22 and he is 43. Oh. She's worked there 3 years and only had about 5 conversations with him. Don't do this. Don't. Life is not a movie, bro. Don't. Look him, brother, down to the last 2. I don't know what that accent was. Are you looking at my titties? Be respectful. Actually, I'm single. You don't have to. Actually, yes, you do. You still gotta be respectful. Anyways, my mother-in-law doesn't let me have sex with my husband. Sorry, mother-in-law, but I oughta. Boo! Okay, my husband and I got married a year ago. He and I didn't live together before. In fact, we hardly saw each other because we both worked and studied at the same time, so our time was quite limited. And you still got married? That's kind of crazy. We got married and went to live together in his apartment. Unfortunately, 2 months after our wedding, his father passed away in an accident. My mother-in-law and my husband, who is an only child, were devastated as it was quite sudden. My mother-in-law, left alone, began to suggest to my husband that we move in with her to her house to keep her company, but because she's from another state, we couldn't due to our jobs and college. Then she came to us. Our apartment is 2 rooms, so my mother-in-law occupied one and my husband and I occupied the other. I mean, my mother-in-law never liked me.
What, is she a boy mom?
She is one of those mothers who think that no woman is good enough for her son. Stop being boy moms. You create the worst, horrible, deviant, piss baby boys. As a couple who are still in the honeymoon stage, we had sex very frequently. Every day, even up to twice a day. Oh my god, I ain't never had no shit like that. My last relationship, we didn't have sex for like 3 years. Does your husband have a brother with an equally high libido? Preferably 6 and over. Feet, not inches. Sorry.
Happy Stranger Things Day. Oh, no, wait, I think it's more traditionally known as Thanksgiving. So, yes, happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving, and I'm still sat here editing this for you. And don't look at my face because I was up all night watching Stranger Things, and I haven't slept. We're not here to talk about me. Actually, we are, because I said 6 and over, feet, not inches. No, both. Yeah, no, both. Yeah. I'm gonna need 6 and over inches and feet. Okay? Thank you so much. But in the spirit of Thanksgiving, let us learn that size doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. At least not the size of your wiener or your visage, but the size of your heart is what matters. So, I know you're thankful for that. And I'm thankful for you for being thankful of me, for being thankful of you, for being thankful of me.
This changed when my mother-in-law arrived. Since the apartment is small, so I didn't feel comfortable doing it with her living there. The thing is that when we did have sex with my husband, yo, y'all have to proofread your shit because now it sounded like you're having a threesome with the mom. Listen, when we did have sex with my husband, my mother-in-law magically interrupted us. It didn't matter what time it was. Even if it was at 3 a.m., she casually got up and knocked on our door asking, well, what are we doing? Foul on the court? Foul on the field? Hey guys, I was just wondering what we were doing. I'm hearing some slapping and some moaning. I'm hoping that we're instead perhaps having a domestic violence issue or a fist fight instead of what I think it is. First of all, you gotta be the mom in Mean Girls because she was like, do you guys want a condom? A Gatorade? And those were high schoolers, so that was weird. But these are full-grown adults in their own place. Let them pork. Unless you're Jewish, then let them burger or whatever. Or she tells my husband that she feels bad because her head hurts or things like that. You guys.
Oh yes.
You guys stop.
Is enjoyable and appropriate.
My head hurts. Bitch. I'd be like, hey, the Tylenol's on the counter to the left. Like, hello? This has been going on since my mother-in-law moved in with us. It's been a stressful 7 months. Besides, I have no privacy of any kind. She criticizes everything I do, especially my food. My husband tries to give me my place, saying things like, it's not true, Mom. The food tastes good. What really annoyed me was the fact that she started saying that several things of value and money were lost in her room casually the day I stayed at home. I had the day off from work and study in the afternoon, so she's stealing, she don't like her food, and she won't let you get your back blown out. It's time for Mom to go. I really got fed up. I told my husband that this really wasn't what I expected. I agreed to let her move in with us because my father-in-law passed away and I was really trying to be empathetic to her and her pain. But I'm not going to let her call me a thief. Oh, so she wasn't stealing, she was... Girl. Now I'm at my parents' house. My husband keeps calling me and sending me messages to come back, but I don't know what to do anymore. This is really stressful. Of course it's stressful. You ain't got a nut, baby. What are we doing?
Brother,
Doing? So one of the comments is the mom's quote, what are we doing? And they said, I'm having sex with my husband. Come back later or leave. casual accusations of thievery, that one in particular carries latent repercussions if other people hear it. That's a bell that can't be unrung. Then shit talking the food. Yeah, you did the right thing. That living arrangement is a nightmare. This is how people end up with anxiety, depression, or divorce, usually all three. Yeah, seriously. You gonna have to mind your business. Get you a hobby or something and figure it out. Okay, last one. My ex-girlfriend got revenge on me and I'm so broken. This was posted in true off my chest, so like people confessing. I, male 25, have been with my ex-girlfriend Carly, female 23, for nearly 10 years. We were 10 years? 15 and 13? Whoa. We were high school sweethearts and we had a good relationship up until after she completed college. Adulthood has been putting a strain on our relationship, so bills and finding sustaining jobs has been a challenge. We started arguing a bunch and just started overall being annoyed with each other's existence. We weren't sleeping in the same room, let alone being intimate. It was a tough time to say the least. We tried therapy and felt like it wasn't working. I honestly wanted to be done, but I couldn't break up with her because we lived together, so she helped me get out of debt. And so I did something horrible and I started cheating on her with her childhood best friend. I never thought she would find out, and my gosh, I was wrong. Not the childhood best friend. Not the one she playing Polly Pocket with. Not the one she jump on the trampoline with. Not the one that she no. Yesterday afternoon I came home and she wanted to talk. And without hesitation, she jumped straight into it and asked me point blank if I was cheating on her. And I of course tried to lie, of course. And she just starts laughing and says, I knew you weren't going to admit it, but I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So now I just feel less guilty. Oh fuck. I just confessed to her and she looked at me and didn't have any expression nor spoke. When I finished, she just laughed and told me I would never forget it. Honestly, it's fine, because Louie was over last weekend and we had a great time. My heart dropped to my stomach because Louie is my big brother. Woo! And I'm back in with women's wrongs. Fuck his dad. Fuck his stepdad. Fuck his brother. Fuck his best friend. Yeah. Oh, and was the big brother bigger? I hope so. I just thought it was a low blow on Carly, given she knew how insecure I was about my brother. He's the golden child and literally always did things 10 times better than me, and he probably did your girlfriend better than you too. Ayo. I'm stuck having to have some sort of relationship with him, and meanwhile she can just drop her friend. My chest and heart has been hurting so much since I found out, and I'm so broken. I know I was wrong for cheating first, but if I'm so broken, I know I was wrong for cheating first, but if she knew, why didn't she just break up with me first? You're insufferable. I called out of work because I feel like just throwing up thinking about it. Edit, I did not intend for this to be a viral post. I'm just extremely hurt and I get I fucked up. Also, yes, I know she did because she offered a video proof and my brother has been dodging my calls. Okay, well, I don't know about that. Did he know that you filmed it? Oh, this is getting fucked up. I'm going actually insane right now and all you people here are just obsessed with kicking me while I'm down. It's fucked up. Like, I get it, LOL. So funny. She won, good for her. Also, with the debt she helped me paid off, she just did it for her from her inheritance? I didn't ask her. If she asked for the money back, I would be willing to set up a payment arrangement. Don't minimize it just because it came from her inheritance. She still did it. Top comment, LOL, leave her alone because if you piss her off, she will start comparing dick sizes and at that point, you will need to get a new family. Yup, that's what I said. Okay, my camera is dying again, so I'm gonna get through this. Thank you for watching. Stay in tune for the next videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Look what I did for you, for us. And yeah, I'll really see you next time. Let me know if you like these, and y'all is too quiet in the comments. I need to hear, I'm reading some wild shit, so I need to hear your thoughts, period, point blank. Say it with your chest. And yeah, that's me. I've been here. I talk here. I'm your girl. Whoa. Okay, bye. I don't know.
You do nothing for me, and I do nothing for you. What are we trying to prove? Whole time, who could have known when you make someone your ecosystem? You get forced into submission with no permission for just existing. Is it fair to say that I'm disenchanted with the stage? Or the way you say my name?
No, my vibrator fell.